What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I am coming at you with yet another pretty much apology letter. We're still dealing with that bullshit right there. You'll see about, four or five in a row here popping up on screen in just a second. There they are right down there. I am working my ass off to bring you guys live streams again, okay? I'm working my tail off to make it happen. I do need to work on the green screen a little bit because I've done some... The keying is not as good as it was because I've been doing some work on it. But I am appalled right now that I'm working on my second week down, okay? I'm really sorry, guys. I am dreadfully sorry that this is happening. There's literally nothing I can do. Look, the download speeds are beautiful. It's this horse shit right here I cannot help. So, I spent another evening on the phone with Comcast, okay? We are escalating this back to the second level team. They're the ones who dealt with it the prior time we were having these problems. Here come some more network timeouts. They dealt with this last time we had this problem, okay? And we had it resolved for about 3 weeks, and then this shit starts all over again. It's worse now than it even was before, okay? And I've had engineers out here. This is the second day in a row. We have literally replaced every single piece of cabling in this house. Every single piece of cabling going from the house out to the street. They replaced all the area lines out of the street. Basically everything from the modem and the modem itself to the fabric, the actual fiber connection going to the data center, has been replaced. And we're still having this problem. Like right now, you see my ping times are beautiful. My downloads are probably gorgeous. I could probably stream right now for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then it would just die. I'm really sorry, guys. Rather than bringing you guys inane, asinine content, I want to just focus on getting this fixed and, getting back into... Because this is literally my job at this point. Like, YouTube is literally what I do. Like, it's a long story. I've never really talked about this, okay? But I had a very lucrative job with Hewlett-Packard Enterprises, or Hewlett-Packard as they were when they did a big split years ago. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, okay? If you guys remember back in the day, I had in fact, it's right over there. I could point the camera to it, but I'm lazy. I was working on the server side of things, mostly on networking, okay? We had this product called Virtual Connect that I specialized in. It's a really complicated thing that virtualizes fiber over Ethernet and iSCSI and all this crazy stuff without boring you to death. I had a very, very good job over there, okay? I was working on going to the second level team. I was working on all this stuff. It was obviously, you work for HP. You're not, you're not nobody. You're somebody. So I gave all that up when my son was born. My wife and I looked at each other. We basically determined that, A, we don't want to raise, a 3-month-old child, which is how much maternity time she had. We don't want to raise a 3-month-old child in daycare. We've seen people do it, and we know it can be done, but the results generally aren't preferable. And at that time, there was just a rash of people, kids dying at daycare in Atlanta. It was pretty bad. So we, a little bit of paranoia, a little bit of everything else, we just kind of decided that one of us was going to stay home. And being that she's the one with a college degree, I simply don't have a college degree. She made more money. She's an accountant. She has a very, very, very good job. Did then, even better now. And she was just climbing the corporate ladder like mad. So my job was to quit my job and stay home full-time and be a full-time stay-at-home dad. Well, on the weekends, I also had another venture I worked. Well, unfortunately, the reality is, to do that right, I needed about 100 hours a week. But being a stay-at-home dad and being on call 24 hours a day for the beckoning needs of my family... More network timeouts popping up here in just a second. It's just aggravating. It just aggravates the shit out of me. doesn't bode well for needing 100 hours a week to work on stuff, and then family obligations and all that, traveling and see. It's just it wasn't going to work out. It worked. I mean, I loved what I did. Okay, I quit my job to take care of my family and then go do this other thing, and I loved what I did. Well, when that started fizzling out, I just realized I didn't have time to do it. I took up YouTube as just a hobby. Okay, this was a little more than a year ago. Took up YouTube as a hobby, and things went pretty rocky for the start, but I kept at it. Right, it was fun. I was more or less just doing this to have fun. Well, about December last year, things started taking off, and then a few of you that I've known for a while, almost a year now, we started hanging out and having a good time, and then we opened the Discord, and we did this, that, and the other thing. And now we're at where we are now, okay? That's 2,000 subs in less than a year, which isn't bad at all. I'm very, very, very pleased with the progress we've made. But now I've been stagnant since July. I'd say maybe late August. Early July. This channel's been stagnant because of this stuff. And there's nothing I can do about it. And it bothers me. Bothers me deeply. And I've talked about this before. We had Vic's machine. He lent me a laptop so that I can make all this happen. And the channel took off because of his donation. I need to get the laptop back to him, actually. And then, look at all these networks. Look at this stuff. Look, this is ridiculous. This is just... Anyway. And then I just went on and built a new machine. And that new machine is what I'm recording on now. And I love my new machine. I love it to death. It's a great system. But when you spend, everything I had saved up in AdSense, all you guys' donation money, everything went into building that machine. And now I'm sitting here really doing absolutely nothing I intended to do with it because I've got Comcast shitting the bed. Now, the good news is after a conversation tonight, and after everything's been replaced for a second time, they've finally admitted that they have to involve second level. Now, I've been telling them that since it started all over again, but what do I know? I'm just the network engineer from Hewlett-Packard. I don't know Comcast network. I've never dealt with fiber before in my entire life. Not on a multitude of occasions. God forbid. So, the long and the short of it is, I'm waiting until tomorrow, at the bare minimum, before I get any semblance of information regarding this. It drives me nuts, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm going to continue trying to produce videos every single day, but it's hard just even getting them uploaded, right? At this point, it's just... I've just got so much stress and so much going on with this. It's been a major pain in my ass. So I want to deeply apologize. I am eternally apologetic that I'm not actually able to produce the kind of content you guys come here to see. It pains me to say I just simply can't right now. And I can't. It's not won't. It's not a lack of desire. I love it. I enjoy my time with you guys. I really look forward to live streaming. It's one of my favorite things in the world right now. Obviously, I've got my family, and I love my family, and that's what I, like I said, I quit my job for. But at the end of the day, when I break away from all that, this is kind of my release. This is okay. I don't have to be a dad. I don't have to be a responsible adult. I can come here and just cut loose and have fun. I don't get a lot of that. Then we have this shit. Yeah, I gotta work on the green screen. It's just, that's driving me nuts too. But that is my fault. That's completely my fault because I was monkeying with something successful. I was farting around with it and I screwed it up. So I'm gonna fix that. But neither here nor there, guys. I came here tonight to apologize for the continued issues and to promise you I am working my ass off to get this fixed as soon as humanly possible so I can bring back the live streams. We're going to have daily videos still. All that's still happening. And I have the review of the movies I went to go see last night. The Bardock and Fusion Reborn movies. Unlike Broly, actually, those held up pretty well. I really did quite enjoy those. So I'm going to bring those back to you here shortly. But for right now, guys, for the foreseeable, at least the next 24 hours, probably not going to be live streaming. Super sucks. Makes me mad. If I can't live stream tomorrow, I will record all my pulls in Danmachi, and we'll talk about that stuff. But yeah, hope you guys are having a better day than I am. I'll bring you guys the daily video here on Dokkan here shortly. We'll talk about a little Danmachi, and then we'll go from there. But guys, hang tight with me. Don't give up yet. We're gonna kick this. We're gonna kick this in the butt and get this shit fixed. It's just, sadly, is taking some time. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I'll see most of you in the Discord. I'm going to try to be in VC again shortly. I just don't know if this is even going to support that. Hopefully, we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys real soon. And keep an eye out for those videos. Make sure you stay subscribed. We're not giving up here. If there's one thing I will not do, it's be defeated by this. I can't control it, but I'm not going to let it in this channel. So, see you guys soon.